How you doing, YouTube? This is Gunnery Sergeant 67 bringing you another YouTube video. Today's YouTube video is going to be on my top 5 most expensive preps that are actually worth it. Alright YouTube, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, my number 1 top 5 most expensive prep that's actually worth it is my gasoline generator. I own a Briggs & Stratton 5,250 running watt gasoline generator. It has a surge wattage capacity of 7,200 watts. It has a fuel tank capacity of 5.1 gallons. And at 50% load, it can run for 12 hours. It's a very, very efficient and very, very proficient gasoline generator. I've owned it for about 5 years. It's probably got a little over 100 hours on it. Here in Florida, we get a lot of power outages. I've had power outages that range from just an hour to the longest I've ever had here in Florida has been a little over 72 hours. So once we get a hurricane inbound and I've deemed that, hey, we can go ahead and ride it out, we can bug in, I set up everything up as far as powering my appliances and my critical electronics during the actual hurricane that's passing my location. I actually use my solar generators, but once the hurricane's passed, that's when the recovery effort starts as far as restoring infrastructure. And that's when I pull out my gasoline generator. I disconnect the majority of my solar generators, and then I start running my appliances off of my gasoline generator. I always keep it topped off with the tank full with 5.1 gallons of fuel inside of it, and then I've got 3 other 5-gallon gas cans that I keep fully stored. I make sure that I get non-ethanol gas, and then I put stable in it, which extends the life of that gas. So that is my first top 5 most expensive prep that's actually worth it, is my gasoline generator. My second most expensive prep that's actually worth it is my solar generator. Specifically this one right here, the Jackery Explorer 1000 V2. This is awesome. Now, when I purchased this, I also purchased it with 2 bifacial 100 watt solar panels. So this solar generator, I can go ahead and run my solar generator or my kitchen refrigerator with this Jackery 1000 V2 for a little over 12 hours. Now, this Jackery Explorer 1000 V2 can power my Iceco JP42 DC portable fridge for over 70 hours. So if for whatever reason our power outage here at my location, if it is an extended power outage, anything that's going to be over 72 hours, I will pull my solar generators and my gasoline generators off of my refrigerator. I'll pull out all my perishables. I'll unbox them. I'll try to maximize as much space as possible, and I'll actually put it in this Iceco JP42, this portable DC refrigerator slash freezer. And like I said, this Jackery 1000 V2 has run this consistently numerous times, well over 70 hours. It hasn't quite hit the 72 hours, the 3-day mark, but that's just one charge. So this is very versatile. So that is my number 2 most expensive prep that's actually worth it, is my solar generator. My number 3 most expensive prep that's actually worth it is something I just talked about with my number 2 with the solar generator, is my DC portable refrigerator slash freezer, my IceCo JP42. Like I said, during extended power outages, I can keep all of my food frozen or cold so it doesn't spoil. And then I can also utilize the solar panels with my solar generator to allow me to power the IceCo JP42 indefinitely as long as there is sunlight available. Now, to kind of backtrack with my, as far as the prices for some of these items, my gasoline generator, the Briggs & Stratton 5250, after taxes was a little over $700. My Jackery Explorer 1000 V2 with the 2 bifacial 100-watt solar panels, after taxes and shipping and handling, was a little over $800. I got it on a nice sale. I loved it. It's expensive but affordable, if that makes sense. And then the IceCo JP42 DC portable refrigerator was, after taxes, shipping, and all of that, was $650. It's probably a little cheaper now because I actually bought that a couple years ago. But that is my number 3 most expensive prep that's actually worth it. Again, my DC portable refrigerator slash freezer. My number 4 most expensive prep that's actually worth it is my Berkey Go filter purification system, which is right there. Now, this thing, it's, for its size and the amount of water that it puts out, it's actually pretty expensive. After taxes and shipping and handling on Amazon, it was about $300. Berkey is synonymous with water filtration and water purification. The black water filters that come with these Berkey water systems, purification filter systems, are flippin' expensive. I've bought 2 extra black Berkey water filters for this Berkey Go, and for 2 it was $284. So these filters take everything out, from bacteria to viruses. They take out heavy metals. They take out arsenic. They take out excessive fluoride. All kinds of stuff. This Berkey Go water filtration purification system was well worth it. I am going to upgrade to the big Berkey, which is probably, I've seen everything from as low as the high 300s to the mid 400, 450 range. So this Berkey Go right here, it can purify about pint or 1 quart of, actually, as you were, 1 quart of water in about 10-15 minutes. And I've been using it quite a bit lately, and it works pretty good. So it's definitely a prep that's actually been worth it. Again, that's my 4th most expensive prep that's actually worth it, my Berkey Go water filtration purification system. And my last but not least and 5th most expensive prep that's actually worth it is my Ryobi battery operated portable fan. Now, the fan itself was only about $135. But what makes this prep expensive are the batteries. I have a 8 amp hour battery right there, and then I've got 2 6 amp hour batteries. So the 6 amp hour batteries are about $135 a piece. And then the 8 amp hour battery was $179. So between these 3 batteries and the fan, I'm tipping almost $600. Now, some of you might say, hey, you should just get a small window AC unit and hook it up to your gasoline generator and just cool a small room, and you should be good to go. You know what? That's a great idea. But with these preps, I'm trying to look at long term, or at the very least, not a short term power outage or SHTF event, but more like a medium time frame or a long term time frame grid down scenario or an SHTF event. And it is not sustainable to go ahead and have an AC unit that draws over 1,000 watts and it drains all of my solar generators power, or it makes me go through my gasoline stockpile for my gasoline generator. So this setup is actually very, very sustainable in the mid to long term. I can use my solar generator to power up these batteries, and I can just rotate them. You can put this Ryobi air cannon on medium, actually low, and with this 8 amp hour battery, I can get 16 hours out of it. And then the 6 amp hour batteries, I can go ahead and get 8 hours out of each one of them. So at the minimum, actually, I'm sorry, 10 hours out of each one of them. So you're talking about, for 3 batteries, you're talking about 36 hours. That's a day and a half. As I use one, I just hook up the battery and the charger to the solar generator, and it charges back up. So as long as I've got my 2 100 watt bifacial solar panels plugged up to this, I have the ability to stay cool. Now, I know a lot of people will sit back and say, hey, you know, all you're going to be doing is blowing around hot air. To a point, that is true. But when you're trying to sleep and it is 90 plus degrees with 90% humidity, and you've got a fan blowing on you like this that pushes a lot of air. This Ryobi air cannon pushes about 2,300 CFM of air, which is a lot. It brings you enough relief to where you can comfortably sleep. So that's my rationale behind the Ryobi air cannon fan and the batteries that I purchased. So, all right, YouTube, that is my top 5 most expensive preps that are actually worth it. What do you think? Do you think it's worth it? Do you think I need to get a different setup? Do I need to switch anything out? Let me know in the comments section. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you like this content, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. In the comments below, let me know what you like, what you don't like. And this is Gunnery Sergeant 67. I'm out.